I'm Mr. Dorsey. I'm Dr. Cornelia Wilbur.
Good afternoon. This is the... So, doctor, what is your business here today?
Mr. Dorsey, why did you always entrust the full care of bringing up Sybil to her mother?
What kind of question is that? It's natural for a mother to take care of her daughter.
And?
And because times were difficult for us financially. It was only Haiti who can take care of her daughter.
Just difficult?
Well, I admit that Haiti was a bit odd on those times, but we got through them.
She was more than odd. Haiti was more than nervous, right?
Yes. I admit that Sybil and Haiti never got along really.
Are you aware about Sybil's fractured larynx and dislocated shoulder?
Of course I am. You know how children are. They always run about. Accidents happen.
Is that what your wife told you?
Of course. What kind of father will I be if I don't know? And what reason should I have not to believe her?
What did your wife told you about the larynx and the shoulder? Did she told you that Sybil fractured her own larynx, dislocated her own shoulder? Mr. Dorsey, there are things happen early in the morning.
I don't know. I don't know these things. But it's natural for a mother to take care of her daughter, is it not?
Oh my God, Mr. Dorsey. Is that a reasonable answer? How could you possibly permit your child to be raised by schizophrenic?
Like I said before, a mother should take care of her daughter.
Good morning, Dr. Wilbur.
Good morning, Doctor. I'm Sid.
I'm Mike.
I did it.
Did what?
Built the partition. Of course, I let Mike drive in the nest, but I did all the heavy works myself.
How come?
How come what?
We are different. The others are girls. But I'm a boy, and so is Sid.
What do you have against with the girls?
I don't want to look like a girl. I don't want to do sissy and dirty things like our mother.
Hi, Dr. Wilbur. I'm Helen. Oh, Helen. Have a seat. So, Helen, what do you like to do?
I want to be somebody to do things on my own way. And to make you proud, Dr. Wilbur.
Oh, that's great. Helen, do you know Haiti? Helen.
She's in this room. Behind the curtains.
Who?
Mother.
There's nobody here but you and me.
I never want to see my mother again.
You never will.
Never?
Never. Hi, Dr. Wilbur. Oh, tell me something about yourself.
I am Marjorie,
And?
I am 9 years old. Oh, and I really love playing.
Marjorie, do you know the others?
I will never tell. But maybe the answer is yes. I like helping these other people. They laugh or cry, and I often hear them mumbling beside me, heads close together. It's quite a hum, and it always was over since I came.
Do you know Sybil?
You know who she was, right?
Doctor, I understood the reason for not smoking, not for dancing, or not going to the parties, or Sabbath day. But I rebelled inside. But meanwhile, I didn't do it. But now, I'm trying not to.
Why, Sybil? Are you trying not to do it?
Because it says in the Bible that you should not do your own pleasure. You're supposed to think about God.
It's all mixed up. It's futile to talk about it. It goes round and round. It's supposed to do more than not to upset you. But it never helped me. It never helped any of us. I'd like to tear the church down.
I'm not devout, but even if I were, the people in the Will of Corn's church would have turned me off. They were unjust, bigoted, were irrational, and hypocritical. I can see how they dared to call themselves Christians.
The things that work for everybody else was wrong for me. And the worst of it, I know that I couldn't do these things. Dancing, going to movies, wearing jewelry, even when I grew up. Looking back, I realized how trapped I was by all the talks at the end of the world.
Man became so sinful. Then God had to create a special animal to describe the sinful generation.
Our hands were in the sandbox. We like the sand, stood things in the sand. Then, we are big enough to hear about those angels we didn't trust at all. We get up Sabbath morning and pray. I pray to God, but I don't go to church. I try to be honest, truthful, and patient. I believe in live and let live. This brings me solace.
We are the children of God. Evolution, after all, it's only a hypothesis.
You see, Grandpa was wrong.
So was Father.
It doesn't matter where we come from, but what we do with our lives.
Animals have the freedom we never had in our church.
Oh, what a relief not to be a creature of God.
I'm not fit to occupy space. Excuse me for leaving. Doctor, it's our effort to put one foot ahead of the other. And I have to keep thinking about it, or just stop.
Good morning, Dr. Wilburn. I'm Clara. I'm 23. I never had a mother. I just exist. I know more about religion than the others do. I was in the sandbox with Ruthie at the church school with Sybil and the others. Religion is more important to me. As like Mary, even more important. I sometimes think I believe in God without reservation. In the Bible, as the revelation of His truth in the Satan, who's his antithesis. Sybil is such a deplorable character. Honestly, she's disgusting.
It sounds like you don't like her.
I don't.
Why not?
Why should I? The only thing that I want to do, she keeps me from doing.
Why, Clara, what are the things you want to do?
Oh, it isn't anything spectacular. I like to study and learn.
I don't like things to blow up. Exploding, always exploding. Just as bad as bomb when you're little. And your mother throws you blocks, hit you, and get dizzy. And then there's a noise, an awful banging. Just as bad as bomb when you're little.
The world is not going to blow up, Nancy.
Satan will destroy the world. Everything will be destroyed according to the prophecy. Before the end, Catholics will come into power and control the government and men's mind. Time will come, Dr. Wilbur, when, if you don't worship the Catholic priest, popes, and ordinals, it'll be for you the way it was when Jews are under the Nazis. They'll catch me.
They won't come on me. I'm not afraid of them. I don't believe them.
We don't have enough time. I'd like to die, but God doesn't let me. We don't have enough time, Dr. Wilbur. I'd like to die, but God doesn't let me.
Nancy, if you and Clara and other personalities join Sybil.
Clara's the same struggle, the way I do in our religion.
Nancy, God give us brains to use.
Excuse me, Dr. Wilbur. I think I should say something here.
Yes, Vicky?
Well,
You'll excuse me for saying it because, I don't say anything when it is absolutely necessary.
Yes?
If Nancy and Clara join Sybil now, with this great fear that they have, it would add that fear to those Sybil already has. I'm afraid it will be too much fear in one place. I just don't think it is sensible to try to bring Nancy and Clara closer together to Sybil at this time.
Hello?
No, Mom, don't thank God someone here I can talk to you.
How are you, Sybil?
Don't call me that. Call me that. It's kind of a nickname. You know what? I'm bored and stuff. Let's go and get something to eat.
You mean like a date?
Sure, why not? It's just the three of us. Who knows, you might get lucky.
He left me. The man in white left me.
Who are you talking about?
The doctor. He said, she broke my arm. My mother broke my arm. And he asked me, how was the baby girl today? I asked him if I could fasten his cufflinks. And he said, yes, honey. He was the first man who told me honey. And then I said, yes. And he asked me again, are you going home? And then I do. I thought he would be my father. I want him to be my daddy, who will always taking care of me. But then he walked away. He left me.
But Sybil, I am a doctor and I'm not going to leave you. Sybil, I think it's time for you to know. I want you to meet someone. This is Peggy.
Better on a night! You just said trust her! You're
Hey, get the mom's voice. Please,
Wait,
doctor.
stupid!
Please turn
You
the
just
things
can't
off.
trust them.
Turn it off, doctor. Please.
Sybil, don't you understand? Peggy Lou took the younger when you're being accused for breaking the pickle dish.
But I don't want to take her anger for me.
But Peggy Lou need to break a glass.
How I wish I could stop her. She's costing too much money for me.
Peggy Lou would only stop if you get angry with your own life. This is Vicky.
That's I understand you. Afraid? I quite like you.
This is Sid.
You're just a girl.
This is Vanessa.
She can play piano.
Yes.
It's so beautiful.
Yes, Vanessa is very talented.
But how can she do that? It's so unfair. I can't play piano. They took everything. They took my life.
Be not. Sybil? Sybil.
No. I don't